Hello, welcome to another video blog for Blue Collar Enlightenment. Today I'd like to talk about open-eyed meditation, what it is, what I mean by it, how it's being used in popular spiritual awakening teachings today, and really how it takes its place in the meditation scope of things in this path. It really is quite simple. Let me just give you the quick 15-second rundown of this thing. Okay. Um, I never did. I don't really advocate hours and hours of closed-eyed meditation. It never made sense to me back in the day, and it doesn't make any sense to me right now. I don't advocate it. The reason I don't is because I wanted an awakening, okay, that was during the day, when I was awake, when I was interacting with people, when I was working, when I was alive and here. So closing the eyes, going deep, deep, deep within, and finding some really transcendental meditative state always represented going away. It always, for me, represented not being here, but leaving. And I didn't want that. I want this awakening to take the fruits of it to be present moment at all times. So you start where it is that you would like it to be. So all of the teachers that I sat with um, uh, had, for the most part, it was an open-eyed meditation. So what is an open-eyed meditation? Well, to start with, you're experiencing it right now. It's essentially this resonance with the space that's created in satsang. And this space gets created in a video like this. It gets created if you go to another video group with a teacher where there might be a number of people and you're watching a DVD. This space gets created if you're at a live teaching where the teacher is talking. There are moments of silence. There are long periods of silence. It's just that it's not all taking place with the eyes closed, the legs crossed, and the hands in some mudra position. It's actually taking place in the awake, conscious level. So this is simply what open-eyed meditation is. One of the things that I do in my own class, we actually start off with a little silent meditation that can be 5, 7, 10 minutes long. And you can choose to do this with your eyes open, or you can close your eyes. And then we move on to something where we actually have shared eye contact, where each of us, let's say there are 4 to 6 people, each of us takes a turn with the 5 or 6 other people that are in the room, and we, for a minute, have shared eye contact. So we are reinforcing this idea of meditating, of being with each other with our eyes open. This is all there is to it. This, for me, was a really relief and came as a great surprise that I didn't have to be an expert meditator, that I didn't have to sit on the pillow for hours and hours, that I could just simply be awake and absorb this material. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to immediately feel like you're getting something out of this from the get-go. You may not. It may take a little bit of time. The amount of time is as I have said in the previous video, relative to how long is this going to take. Well, it depends on how much time you put into it in this space of resonance. And then let me also throw this in for you, is not only does it, the amount of time is important, but how vulnerable you are or willing to be, how daring you're willing to be, how much you're willing to open up in that space. Because you notice those, if you look at these videos online, or if you sat with a teacher, they're interactive. And my live class here in Charlottesville is also interactive. And it's basically my job to bring all that shadow stuff out of you, to see how vulnerable you can be. Because when you crack into that vulnerability, and what I mean by this is really going into some deep emotions, some stuff we've held back, fear, anxiety, loneliness, hopelessness, unworthiness. We look at all of that. We find out what's true before those emotions. But in doing so, it's perfectly normal, and usually is the case that a lot of individuals will break down, have despair, cry, etc. But they're doing so in a container that's this open-eyed, meditative container of safety, of love, of security. So this is what open-eyed meditation is going for. It's going for an awake human being, literally awake with your eyes open. We're not going for a transcendental state in a cave somewhere with our eyes closed. So all of this work, everything that I have that's in my mini course, everything that's in the Blue Collar Enlightenment course, is with, generally speaking, with the eyes open. Sure, there are some times where we have the option to close our eyes, and that's perfectly fine too. But it's just not the thing that is emphasized in spiritual awakening teachings like mine and like the many other blue-collar enlightenment teachers that are out there, that are teaching awakening in this satsang dialogue format. So hopefully this sheds a little light on what open-eyed meditation is about and how this process works, and really the simplicity of it, and the ease and genuine quality of it. Hope this has helped you with the concept of open-eyed meditation, and believe it or not, that you've been doing it the whole time I've been speaking. All right, thanks. Take care. Bye.